guys!
Hey guys, we're alive.
We're alive. We got lots to catch you up on. So first, let's recap on how we got here. We took the Ilala ferry all the way from Nkhata Bay down south of Lake Malawi, and it brought us up north on the lake, and we stopped off at a whole bunch of points, and then we decided, instead of going all the way to the top, we decided to get off at Nkhata Bay. So that's where we are now.
Yeah, so it was on Sunday morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, when we arrived in Nkhata Bay. And we weren't able to do any recording because both of us were very nervous. We were going to record on the phone, but yeah, it became quite a very intense situation.
Yeah, like Lon said, it was 2 in the morning, so it was pitch black. We got our stuff ready, and then we went out onto the passageway to like check the port. And the whole cement port was underwater, like knee deep underwater, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. They put the ladder down onto this cement port that was underwater, and people had already started going off. There was a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, easily like 150 people standing on top of the port waiting to get on the boat.
Yeah, and they had like security guards holding them back, I guess, waiting for people to get off first.
Yeah, we just got to wait and then time that we get off before the other people start trying to get on.
Yeah. So we were gonna just wait it out and everything. Next minute, all those people start stampeding.
Yeah, they just start
the boat,
shouting and just sprinting at the boat, and now there's people climbing off the boat.
And it's a narrow one-person ladder that's almost vertical, so you have to like hold on, and then there's like small rungs that you need to like step down. These people were just pushing up, and they were climbing up the ship.
Yeah, they were jumping on the side of the ship and just climbing up. And then at one point, so apparently sometimes at night people kind of scope around to see if there's anything they can steal. They
literally like climb up the ship, walk up and down the passageways. These people, there's so many people sleeping, so then they just like dig through bags or whatever.
Yeah, so then at one point someone was shouting thief, thief, thief.
Yeah.
And then eventually, luckily we had made two friends on the boat, James and Peter.
Both of them are part of the crew that work on the
ship,
the ferry. Yeah, so they were both Malawians. They were doing some sort of like studies and getting hours on the ship, so they were really cool. So Peter said he'll help us find James, but in the meantime he'll help us move our bags. So while we're looking, we find James down the bottom screaming for us, and he says, pass me your bag. So then Peter hands my backpack
off the side of the ship,
and then has to drop it down to James. And James almost topples over because obviously my bag's so heavy. And I just was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, James and the bag almost ended up in the lake.
Yeah, so anyway, at least we were one bag less, and then we had to now make our way down to the bottom, like the low class, where it's just packed with people, goods, baskets, like, children, everything. It was just like, think of Titanic, like
it was just
bottom class, but like, crazy.
It was madness down there.
And also because everyone from the upper deck and our deck, middle deck, were needing to go down, so it was just like everyone pushing down, plus those people all now trying to get on the ship, so you can just try and imagine how it was. And as we were getting close to the door, we were trying to signal the other crew member to like help us get through the last few people, and this thief guy that was trying to get on was like trying to push against us, and then Peter said like, just wait, like we're coming through, and then he tried to fight back this other guy. So they were having a whole, then there were like so many people getting involved, and then they all tried to get this guy off the ship,
they were
like
trying to throw him off the boat.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what is even happening right now? But then we just like went around, and then I saw James, and he was like, Sky, are you okay? Because I think he saw my face was like half horrified. So yeah, then shame, they walked us up to the taxis and made sure we got on the taxi safely. So honestly, James and Peter, if you're watching this, thank you so much.
We're so grateful for the help. Yeah, so it was a very interesting experience. So we really enjoyed and loved the boat.
Loved the ferry.
The rest of the trip was fun. It's just the last little bit, it obviously didn't end so great. It was a bit of mayhem.
I think also because we had all our stuff, like we had our backpacks, so if something were to go wrong, that was all our stuff, because like getting off to Lacoma Island was just as insane, but we didn't have any bags, so it was just our bodies that we had to get off the ship onto like a little boat. So I think having all our stuff, and and it being midnight made it like so much worse.
Yeah, but definitely an experience. Like,
yeah, if you're coming to Malawi, actually add it to the list to do. Like even if you just do it to one little place,
yeah,
just do it to
experience
it. It was so much fun. But yeah, it's been really amazing, and we're just going to spend the next week here. Lance is going to do some
a little bit of irrigation.
Drip
irrigation.
What are you going to do for them?
Oh, so they have a few gardens that they want to grow some vegetables in, and yeah, they have a dry season where we thought they wouldn't, because obviously everything's so green and they've got the massive lake and everything.
It feels like a jungle. Like it's so lush and green. I'm like, why would they need irrigation?
Yeah, so during winter their vegetables, they struggle to survive. So I'm just popping in a little bit of irrigation just to help them out in the dry season.
Yeah, and I'm going to make some macrame and dream catches for some decor around their place. So yeah, that's the plan. Do you want to come see where we get to stay tonight?
Yeah, let's go see. Oh, that's sick.
How cool! So you go like around for the bed and we watch.
Oh, that is so freaking cool.
And how cool! Our first 2 days back on land we spent catching up on some much needed sleep as well as enjoying the rays on the lakeside deck at Butterfly Space.
After a few days of relaxing, I went on a mission with one of the local staff members looking for plumbing parts for the irrigation system I was building, which is not as easy as walking into a store, but instead requires make-do creative ideas.
Hello!
Heyo!
You coming back? How was town?
Interesting. Lots of fun. I got to drive the motorbike. But I bought us some snacks.
Ooh, show me.
Got samosas.
Nice.
Donuts.
Donuts. How much are these?
100 kwacha each. I bought you a cup that says love on it.
Aww.
So we can have coffee. Also bought Choco Delights. That's peanuts.
Oh, I thought they were noodles.
And noodles.
Noodles.
We have our own spoon, knife and fork. So we can stop asking people to borrow. So what's for dinner, buddy?
Chips. We thought, well, we came to a conclusion that it was time to take a break from 2-minute noodles. So we looked at the menu and we chose the cheapest option.
And Scar's favourite thing is chips and potato.
And they're good. Let's go see what Lance has been up to. This is it.
Almost finished. So don't judge, I still have a million holes still to poke.
Okay.
And I have to level it out. But when
No
I
one's
turn,
here to judge you, buddy.
when I turn it on, you'll see this side and then those two there. Okay,
Okay.
stay here. How cool?
That's so cool.
So that's actually the first time I've tested it. So all of them will have holes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because then they can plant all their vegetables in here and they can water it easily.
Yeah. We managed to finish another whole bed yesterday. So now all this will get water during winter, which is so great. Let's go find him. What are you doing?
We're busy putting parts into the tanks.
Is this for the garden beds?
Yeah, so this tank is for the garden beds, and then this is the main tank for the whole aqua property, for all the water.
And it comes from the lake?
Yeah, all lake water. So we're putting these valves on just so that we can feed the water up to the tanks, control it, and then we also have another valve on this big tank so that you can choose which tank to fill up.
Very cool.
Yeah.
While Lance was plumbing, I was making dream catchers out of recycled materials to put up around Butterfly Space. Look, you going for a run.
Finally.
It's only taken 3 months.
Yeah, it's been a good resting period.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I've just been letting the muscles rest, recover.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded.
Haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, 3 years now.
Yeah.
How low can you go? How low?
I'm gonna feel it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're on our way down into town.
Yeah. Going to go see the town?
Yeah. And get Scar some cough mixture.
Yeah. My throat's been scratchy for the last 2 days, and since last night I've had like a tickle cough, which is very unfortunate.
Not good. Yeah, we're gonna see what the pharmacy has for us,
Yeah.
and then also just walk around the town for a little bit.
Yeah, Lance got to see it the other day and I haven't gone yet, so we're gonna go check it out and maybe get some dinner if we see some good samosas.
Yeah.
Did you get the stuff?
Yeah, we got the cough mixture.
1,800 kwacha later.
Yeah. And some lozenges.
Yeah. So that was successful.
Yeah, good little trip to town.
We got the cough mixture and 2 samosas. I don't know if they're the rice ones, but they look a lot fuller than the other ones. So,
Yeah.
And we managed to get a motorbike to save the trip up because that hill was a killer. So yeah, very successful.
Yeah. On our final evening, we enjoyed the view on the deck and relaxed and waited for the ferry to arrive, until we got news that the ferry had broken down. So change of plans.
Change your plans again.
So we organized the bus for this evening. It leaves at 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
11
and it
o'clock.
was not easy. We phoned so many people and eventually we got through to one. So let's hope and pray that they have reserved us 3 seats or that there even is a bus. So we're gonna, because we have to take a private taxi to the nearest town, Mzuzu, which is 2 hours away, and then hopefully there's a bus waiting for us. So if there's not,
then we got a problem. So
and
hopefully
starfish.
6 o'clock tomorrow morning we'll be at the border.
Yes, entering a
Yeah.
new country.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna miss Malawi. It's been my favorite so far. Hey,
Yeah, definitely my favorite as well.
yeah. But anyway, onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards.
After our taxi ride from Nkhata Bay to Mzuzu with our absolute character of a taxi driver, we found out that the bus we had booked was cancelled and we would have to wait another 2 hours for the next bus to come. We had 2 options, either go with our friendly taxi driver to the club for a drink, or wait at the dark and dingy bus stop amongst locals drinking hard liquor out the bottle. Although not ideal, we went with the first option. So after a quick beer, we then went back to the bus station, only to be told again that there was no space for us and we would have to wait another 3 hours for the next bus to arrive. So we decided to sleep in the taxi while our taxi driver continued to party up in the club. This is what it's come to. In the nightclub parking lot in the middle of Malawi.
Waiting for a bus.
That was supposed to be here at 11 and now we've
Now
been...
that one's completely full. And there's
Yeah.
another one arriving at 2:30 in the morning.
So our taxi driver is clubbing. We're sleeping in his car. And then the bus guy's gonna phone us when the bus arrives. Eventually at 2:30 a.m. we were able to get the last seats on a bus and we're finally on our way to Tanzania.
Please don't forget to give our channel some love and like and subscribe and follow along to see what we get up to in Tanzania.